I knew he wore striped pants.
He did?
Yes, that's what I would look like. Hello, everyone. My name is Hannah.
And I'm Carolyn.
And welcome back to Close Knit with
Carolyn
and Hannah.
Yay. What episode are we at?
We are on numero ocho.
Which is
eight.
Eight.
Just testing you to see if you remember your Spanish from last episode.
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I think I just remembered up to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're back. We took a week off and we're back again.
Yeah.
Was it crazy April, you guys?
Yeah.
The first part of April was fun, celebrating my birthday and all the activity. And then the weather just went crazy on us. Well, not crazy really here in Minnesota, but crazy around the country. And then we had that solar eclipse and the full moon. And finally, Mercury is out of retrograde. All these things going on.
It was my boyfriend's birthday.
Yes.
Happy 24th, Alan.
Yes. Happy birthday to Alan.
Yeah, so that's why we didn't have a podcast episode last week, because there was no editor or person to film, aka me. So,
and I don't know if you'd want to just see little old me. So that was that. Yeah, April. Everybody had a birthday in April.
Yeah.
I swear, like there were so many April birthdays this year.
It's always April and August.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's for me. Everyone has a birthday in April, August, and December.
Oh, and that's interesting because all 3 are fire signs. Sag.
Oh, really?
Sag, Leo, and Aries.
I mean, Alan is a Taurus.
Oh, because he's at the end of April. Yeah.
Yeah.
It got crazy, I think, and still is with, I'm always fascinated. You don't look at me that way. You know, I'm going to talk about tornadoes.
Oh my gosh.
I get fascinated about tornadoes. Growing up on the farm, that was the thing.
Yeah.
You watch the sky, like that was your form of entertainment. But for my mom and dad, and my dad especially in doing the field work, it was always based on storms and rain. And boy, watching the tornadoes though in Nebraska and Iowa and Oklahoma.
I haven't been keeping up with that much.
Well, I only see it because it's all over my TikTok. Because I'm like in that movie Twister, which isn't Twister 2 coming out?
Twisters, is coming out.
Oh, it's called Twisters?
Yeah, because there's multiple at once.
Oh my gosh. I'll never
That's just a dream to see that in real life.
No. In the first one, I remember when the one of the opening scenes is the little family goes into the cellar outside, and then the dad couldn't hang on to the door, and then he gets whipped up, and that just affects me. And actually in March, all I did was dream about tornadoes. All the time I was dreaming about tornadoes. So April has been kind of a rough month for the middle part of the country anyway. So I feel so bad for those people.
Yeah, if they do come up on my TikTok, they look like the most tornado-looking tornadoes that I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, they're just perfect. I saw one of this guy, he was on the highway, and it was just the most perfect tornado. He was losing his mind because he was a storm chaser.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It looks like CGI. They all look so fake almost, but they're real.
Right. The adrenaline that those people must feel. And now everybody pulls their phone out and they record what they're seeing. And some people, it's coming right in their backyard, and they're like, oh, is it coming our way?
Yeah. And Miles, my brother, sent me a TikTok of this guy that was on one of those motorized scooters. Do you know those scooters where it's just the feet and when you put your feet forward, it moves forward?
Oh, yeah.
Back. I forgot a hoverboard. I think that's what those are called.
Oh, I don't know if it's a hoverboard. A hoverboard looks like a skateboard, doesn't it?
I don't know, but it's the ones where you put your feet on it and it's got wheels, and then it's motorized. So it was a sales guy on one of those, and the tornado sirens were going off, and he knocked at this lady's door. And he was like, I'd like to talk to you about, she's like, there's a tornado outside right now. What are you doing?
That is called dedication.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just on my way. And she was like, no, I'm taking cover. You should too. Get out of here.
And she slammed the door?
No, she had a glass screen door that she talked through.
But then where'd he go?
She filmed him, so she's filming him, and he walks down to his little hoverboard and then hoverboards off. It's the most like dystopian thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, that's like in a movie
scene. It is
so
funny. It's just like this guy in like a white shirt, tie.
I wonder what he was selling.
Clipboard. On his hoverboard.
Probably insurance.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Oh my gosh.
But I thought that was so funny.
People are crazy out there.
He just did not care. He was like, yeah, I got to sell this stuff. So,
man, if it gets too windy on a nice day, I'm like, take cover. It's like 50-mile-an-hour winds. These are like, they were F5s, a lot of them. That's insane. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else follows weather, but it's fascinating to me. I don't know what would be worse, a hurricane or a tornado. I don't know.
I don't like to think about it.
Yeah, I don't. We can't have. We can't.
We're supposed to have more tornadoes this year than we typically do.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, at least we won't leave it up to Hannah to keep it real. At least we won't have to worry about Lily.
Yeah.
That was hard when our dog, we'd like be gone and then a storm would be coming and she'd be home alone. That was the worst. I
ran home every time.
Yeah, that was the worst. Remember that time I was getting my hair done and the sirens went off and you were by yourself with Lily?
Yeah. We were in like underneath the stairs. And I had turned on like relaxing K-pop music because I was like, okay, BTS is going to get me through this, like everything else in life.
Yeah. You know what I need to learn? I need to recite. And yes, I'm bringing up Dune too. I need to recite what his mother, you know what?
Fear's the mind killer.
Yes.
Fear's the little death that did a bit of obliteration.
You know it?
Some of it.
I need to, fear. The first one is what? Fear is the mind killer?
Yeah.
And that's true. Fear is the mind killer.
Okay.
But I need to because she recites, she says that she whispers it to herself. Fear is the mind killer. She whispers that to herself whenever she's got to go through something scary.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Maybe that's what I'll have to start doing.
Okay, next Bene Gesserit right here.
Not quite. I knew I'd sneak in.
Oh my God.
Dune 2. I'm still thinking about Timothée Chalamet.
Oh my gosh.
Still in love with him.
I've moved on a little bit from it.
I mean, I have because I'm really watching Emily in Paris a lot now on Netflix. I absolutely love Emily in Paris. Her clothes are just amazing. If you love fashion.
Let's move on
about fashion. We're
to what we're talking about today.
Yeah, we're going to do some fashion trends that we've been noticing for 2024, like summer, basically summer. I mean, we're into spring already. It's already May. You know,
it's going to be interesting to compare like what you see on your side of TikTok and what I see on mine.
Yeah. And
my Pinterest and everything like that.
Yeah. And like what I see when I order from my vendors and what they're kind of pushing and stuff. So yeah. And you're going to be 25, so it's kind of nice from a 25-year-old's point of view. I can't believe you're going to be 25 this summer.
God, Hannah, you're 25. Get a life. No. What are you doing? Building Legos and talking about WWE.
That's a good life.
It is a good life.
Yeah,
it's a very good life.
You have a good life at 25. I wouldn't complain too much about that.
No, it just people on TikTok make you feel so old. Like right now, it's a trend where people are like, I wish I was a teenager in 2014.
Oh.
And I'm like, what do you mean? I was a teenager when I was 2014. You weren't? Like,
yeah.
And then everyone in the comments is like, this just put me into a retirement home. Like,
that's ridiculous.
So
that's ridiculous. 20s are, you're still a baby in your 20s.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to start? Like, how do you want to do this? My nose is always itching. So someone is thinking, who's thinking about me?
Let me just pull out my little list.
Handy dandy list.
My overalls, which is one of the things we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
So let's just talk about like the upcoming aesthetics that we're seeing that are going to be trending in summer.
Okay, so a lot of people might not understand what that word means.
Aesthetic.
I can't even say it.
Aesthetic.
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 Like
Like TH. Aesthetic.
Like a dog, like a donkey. Aesthetic.
AESTH.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't say that word.
Okay.
But you should explain what that is, because you use that word a lot.
Yeah, that's basically like a feel, or like
a look.
A look, kind of. So like you could say like 80s aesthetic, you would know exactly what the 80s looks like. 90s aesthetic, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go over the different aesthetics that I've seen on my end.
Okay.
Not only this year, I feel like, but for the past few years, these have been trending.
Yeah. I feel like trends last a couple years for sure. Some are in and out the door right away, but I feel like trends genuinely last for 2 to 3 years. They just kind of evolve a little bit.
Yeah. I also want to preface this with just my personal opinion on trends and aesthetics. I think that with the current day and age of TikTok and Pinterest, and just this feeling of needing to like fit in, especially for kids my age, you don't need to follow a trend to be cool. Mm-hmm. You don't need to follow an aesthetic to fit in. Mm-hmm. Just honestly being yourself and dressing how you want to dress is going to make you like cool. Just being yourself is a cool thing to do. So don't feel the need to follow any of these trends that we're talking about. I sure am not going to, but I just think it's cool to see what the overall vibe is for a lot of people, and what people are really into, I think is really cool.
Yeah. So. And I would agree 100%. And living through the 80s and not having TikTok and Pinterest and all that, you kind of just did what the 80s required you to do. And if you did your own thing, like you kind of were like, oh my gosh, look what she has on. So nowadays, this is what I love about now, is you can do you. You can wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I think people have just, I don't know, come to a higher thinking and just know that just be yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not going to hurt anybody. Mm-hmm. If you want to dress the way you want to dress, if you're older and you want to wear something that you think, oh, that's too young for me. No.
Absolutely wear it.
Just do whatever you want. What have you got to lose? I mean, what is it going to hurt anything or anyone? Right. It's not. If you love it and you love it on, wear it.
Wear it 100%.
Yep. Wear it.
So that being said, this is what I've seen on my side of the internet. So we've got 3 trends that I've seen have really taken off in the past couple of years. And surprisingly, all of them can be combined into like different ones.
Categories.
So I'll just list them off. Okay. So we've got bohemian.
Yes.
When you think of bohemian, you think of lawn dusters, and I think of like flare jeans or shorts.
Do you think gypsy? Like gypsy? Do you think like Stevie Nicks?
I think of Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
I think 70s Stevie Nicks, very bohemian. Yeah. Bohemian is a little bit maximalist too. I feel like with its prints and colors, you don't see a whole lot of just like plain basics with bohemian. You see a lot of jewelry, that kind of thing.
I feel like you'll see a lot of bohemian when you go to things like the Lemonade Art Fair. Yeah. That's usually down. It's usually down by St. Cloud State.
Yeah.
Down in that area. And it's really cool. It's people make their own things, and it's just a lot of cool stuff, like homemade stuff.
Yeah, it's that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So that's bohemian. Cowgirl.
Big.
Which is major. It has been for the past year, I'd say. Which I love. I love, as you know, I've been listening to a lot of old country music recently.
You have like old stuff.
Yeah, it just reminds
Johnny
me of
Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
Walk the Line.
Marty Robbins.
all those songs that I had to listen to when I was growing up.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower?
Tanya Tucker. It was funny because we were in the car and she put her playlist on that she made. And you were like laughing because I knew all the words to all those old songs.
I knew all of the words to those songs.
Well,
the whole reason I made that playlist is because it reminds me of Grandma's house.
Yeah.
During the summer.
And Grandpa always loved, my dad loved Johnny Cash.
Yeah. When I think of my grandma, I always think of when I would go to her house, she would have chocolate chip cookies, freshly baked in this little glass container that had 2 sugar cookie figures on the cover. Yeah, I'm that detailed.
Oh yeah, on the cover.
Yeah, on the cover. You pull off the cover, take a cookie, and in the background, I would hear her little radio on, and it was always like not
crackly.
Good. Yep, crackly, not good quality.
Especially when there was a storm coming.
Especially
then it would really crackle.
Yes.
The back, yes.
So I hear that. She had that on 24/7.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what songs would I hear on that crackly old radio? And so then I made that playlist.
Yeah.
I played for you. But Cowgirl is really in, I feel like.
Well, the whole country western vibe.
Yeah.
It's insane. Sure. What's really cool is that your age loves it.
Yeah. A lot of people right now are really wearing that stuff.
Yes.
And then the last one kind of sounds funny, but it's called Coastal Grandmother or Coastal Granddaughter.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like this vibe of really oversized white linens on the beach, you know.
Yeah, so not like a Minnesota beach. Let's paint the picture.
Yes, like East Coast.
Yeah, so we're at the Hamptons.
Think like you're at your grandma's house in the Hamptons if you have that.
we're going to do a little bit of shopping, and we have our straw big bag.
Yeah.
And then we have on like those baggy linen pants.
Yeah, linen pants with a linen shirt.
Or an oversized like button up, kind of almost a big sweater.
Yeah.
And then maybe like a little white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Underneath.
That kind of vibe.
Very like, and then what kind of shoes? Like sneakers, or would you wear sandals?
Sneakers, sandals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't study the shoes too
And
much,
then what would you do with your hair? Would it just be kind of flowy and beachy waves?
Flowy, up in a bun.
Yeah.
That kind of
minimal makeup.
Yeah.
That's a cool look. That whole Hamptons, that sailboats and
that kind of goes into like European summer as well, which is also a trend. I didn't write it down, but like, do you know who Sufjan Stevens is?
Nope.
Okay, well, he's a he's a musician. He made a lot of music for Call Me by Your Name.
Oh.
It's kind of that Italian summer vibe.
Yes. I did see something about that.
Yeah, where you're like, I don't know, peeling an orange and it's you're sweating, but you're in Italy. It's that kind of vibe.
Peeling an orange?
I don't know.
Oh my God, that's so
Sun
funny.
And citrus.
I think of that movie, and my sister Anita is going to love this, Under the Tuscan Sun. Remember we watched that?
Yeah.
Remember her dresses she would wear?
Yep.
Oh, you've got to watch that movie if you've never seen it, Under the Tuscan Sun.
Yeah.
And that takes place in Tuscan, Italy.
Yeah.
Awesome movie, though. But the clothes there, too, are really fun.
Yeah. So those two kind of go hand in hand, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then you can combine all of them. So I saw one that was Coastal Cowgirl, which I didn't know was really a thing.
What would Coastal Cowgirl look like?
So think of like cowboy hats with seashells on them.
Seashells and fish are going to be huge in
seashell
accessories.
Jewelry. Yeah.
That's
seashell
crazy.
Jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do the Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
I believe you.
A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Okay. I can do that one. I have that one memorized. Yes, the seashell. I just saw that fish jewelry, and like not an actual fish.
Yeah.
Like,
but that kind of vibe.
And then what would you wear? Like denim shorts?
Think of like a white flowy dress with cowboy boots.
Yes, like a white, like with soft
white,
ruffles.
ruffly linen dress.
And kind of a little bit of a tan, but a little burnt on your shoulders, like a little sunburn.
Peeling an orange.
Peeling an orange. Okay, we got it. I can just picture it though.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think that there were a whole lot of cowgirls out and, on the beach, but
I mean, but I can see.
But it's a vibe.
I mean, yeah. Certainly the white flowy cotton.
Yeah.
Longer. Yeah. Almost not a maxi dress, but more like a midi.
Yeah.
I've seen those dresses. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I always want to order white dresses for the store, but then you can't really wear white dresses to a wedding.
Right.
I mean, I always think a bride could wear this cute little white sundress to her shower or something like that. But like, we like to wear white dresses too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wear dresses.
I don't wear white dresses either.
Right.
I'm already pale, so I don't look too good in that.
But I mean, if you want to wear a white dress to if you're going, I don't know if you'd really do that going to a beach here in Minnesota, but to the lake, if you had a picnic with friends or something and you want to put on a little dress, and then those little scarves. You showed me a picture of those headscarves. We used to wear them growing up on the farm, and you tie, you tie it behind your ears.
Yeah, kind of like a bandana.
Yeah,
a little bit.
You wear those sometimes.
I do wear those. I love wearing those.
See, I don't. We had to wear them to keep our hair out of our eyes when we had to pick weeds in the garden. So I just think of that, and I hated picking weeds.
When it's a bad hair day, you can just throw it on, and it covers the top of your head.
You can pull it off. It looks really cute on you. Yeah, it's cute on you. Definitely. You could do a sundress with one of those little scarves, and then
those are cute.
Peel an orange or something.
Yeah. Just to add to the aesthetic for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the vibes that I'm getting. Do you want to go into specific items now that we're seeing?
Well, yeah. I mean, are you talking about what I'm seeing? This isn't necessarily for my age group. This is just for anybody, I think.
Yeah.
Certainly there are things that I'll see TikToks and what do you wear when you're over 50 or something like that.
Sure.
Sometimes I like to follow that, but not always.
I say wear whatever you want.
Yeah, because I don't like people telling me what I can wear and what I can't wear. I want to do my thing. You know what? Denim, and we both have denim on.
Yeah, denim.
I love that denim overalls are back.
Yeah.
I want a pair so bad. I haven't found the right pair yet because I don't know how they're going to look on me, but
sure.
We used to have them. My sister Anita had the cutest pair, and she looks so good in them. That was when she was in high school, so that would have been early 80s. But that was a great look, and now they're back.
Yeah.
You have the overall shorts on.
I have overall shorts on, but I definitely want to get a pair of just overalls too. I used to wear them when I was in high school a lot.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember those pictures.
Yeah. I had a black pair and then just a regular denim pair.
Yeah. Overalls and an overall with a skirt. So it'd be a mini skirt overall. You know what? I think I put one in a cart today, a white one. So yes, denim on denim.
Yeah.
That's why we both have denim on. So denim jackets, denim jumpsuits are huge. I just saw Daisy. She was going to, it wasn't Coachella. It was a different one, some fest. And she had on a cute one-piece denim jumper, and she looked amazing in it. So yeah, anything denim vests are back. Denim jackets are a good classic piece to have. And I have a list actually of kind of classic pieces that you should always have, and kind of the white things kind of get new ones each year because they get kind of dingy. And I'll go over that list a little bit later. But jeans, let's talk about jeans. So they say that skinny jeans, who's they, by the way? who's they when they say
couldn't tell you.
Skinny jeans are out? Who gets to make that rule?
Out. I mean, I think the overall population has been wearing a lot of baggier stuff since 2020, just because we were so used to being in sweatpants or leggings all day, and it was just comfortable.
Yeah.
So now, like, the idea of putting on a skinny jean to me, just kind of, makes me a little like overstimulated even thinking about it. I like skinny jeans if it's with a certain, maybe with like a boot or a certain, like if you have an oversized sweater or something, and then you just throw on your skinny jeans. But capri, I just saw this capri length are coming in big time. Capri length jeans, pants, and maybe a little fitted. And then like wide leg jeans. But I personally will always stick to a slight boot cut. Yeah.
I think you have to go with what's flattering for your shape.
Yeah.
And I have more of a curvy shape. And so I would say going with for me, kind of a slight boot cut or a straight. Well, I don't even necessarily like a straight leg. I like a slight boot cut.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I just think it kind of balances you out.
And I think like flare jeans too are really in to go with that kind of bohemian vibe. Yeah. 70s.
Flare. But it's the wide leg. And then the other trend, this is a trend that I can't get on board with, but I have them at the store. And I think for me personally, I'm only 5'3". I think you got to be a little bit taller to wear them. They're called cropped wide leg jeans.
Yeah.
So they're wide leg. They're like a boot cut wide leg, but they're cropped. So they come to they're supposed to come to a little above your ankle.
Yeah.
But then if you're short like me, they come to below the ankle, and then they just look like you have wide leg pants on that are too short.
Right.
Doesn't look right. But those are really in. I see them on every other boutique TikTok that I watch.
All of the taller customers that I've seen try them on, they have absolutely slayed every single time. They'll come out of the fitting room. I'll be like, okay, well, you have no option. You have to buy those. They look so good on you.
Yeah, they look amazing.
So, but like even I'm a little bit taller. I don't think I'd like them.
Yeah, I don't know. And I guess I haven't like exactly I don't know if I've tried any of them on, but I don't know. I just think it doesn't hit right for me. I'm trying to elongate my legs.
Right.
And I feel like they don't. But maybe they'd be cute with some sneakers or sandals. I haven't even pulled my sandals out yet. And it's May. Like I'm going to have to do that.
Yeah.
So, the other thing with pants. So trouser pants and like stripes.
Striped pants. Light blue. And white striped linen pants.
Yeah, like stripes, which is really weird. Like
elastic waistband.
Yeah.
Front pockets.
Yep.
Straight leg trouser pants.
Yeah.
Really in. Or shorts.
Or
in short form. That pinstripe.
It's kind of not Sears. They used to call it seersucker, I think it was called.
What the?
I think. Yeah, but like almost a chambray light blue, but pinstripe, and then pinstripes in shirts, and actually all prints, like cheetah, like all prints.
Yeah.
And with the floral print, like in dresses and stuff, the thing that's really big is like it's like a 3D flower. Like it's an actual flower on the sweater, on the shirt.
Sure.
Like it was all over the runways.
Yeah.
And it's like beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. I don't know if that trend will take off here too much.
Like, I haven't seen too much of it in stores here, but
like the bows.
Yeah.
I don't know if that trend is pretty big right now.
It is. I feel like it's a little bit dying off. Little bit. For a while there, it was bows on t-shirts, bows on like tied to things, bows like as a print.
Mm-hmm.
I think now it's more like a hair bow,
like an accessory.
Yeah.
The earrings the little earrings,
little bows,
little
and your accessories, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So that's cool. What else? Well, of course, I have down the whole Western theme and t-shirts. Like at our store, we can't keep Nashville t-shirts in stock. Like Nashville, country Western, anything country. Yeah, so anything with a printed t-shirt with a jean jacket or the lace kimonos. Lace is the other thing that's going to be really big this summer, which I've been wearing lace kimonos for years.
Yeah.
And I order them every summer and they sell out in all colors. But really that cream lace looks so pretty in a kimono with like a pretty tank top. Yeah. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but lots of layered jewelry.
Yeah.
Like I remember when just minimal one like little necklace was the thing. Now it's just lots and lots of jewelry, which I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome for me. What else? Oh, button-up tops.
Yeah. Button-ups, kind of like what I'm wearing right now. Button-ups with like overalls or shorts.
Yeah. But just button-ups that you can leave out, like, and don't button them.
Yeah.
So they almost look like they're like a little kimono or cardigan.
That is like all I wore last summer.
Yeah.
I have a blue one, a purple one, a peach one, a white one, a black one.
And the material's kind of gauzy.
Yeah.
It's like this lightweight gauzy. And that is what they wear in Europe.
Yeah.
In the summertime when it's super hot. White especially, but they come in all different colors.
Yeah.
So those are kind of popular. Great big sunglasses are back.
Really?
Big sunglasses are back.
Okay.
For a while they got smaller, but now big sunglasses. Layered look kimonos, belts are coming back.
Yeah, I feel like just more accessories in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But again, just wear whatever it is that you want. The one that I really like, the trend is, it kind of started last year. Our sneakers, tennis shoes, like Adidas. But they're not the clunky ones. They're the flat Adidas. There's a name for them. I don't know what it is. And all different colors.
Yeah.
Like there's pink ones and there's bright blue ones and red ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like little pops of color like that are going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it was last year, but again. Yeah. And I love that. Like you can wear like a long skirt with those tennis shoes and then like a t-shirt and tie it up.
Lawn skirts are really going to be in. Lawn skirts and lawn dresses.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But not necessarily a maxi dress. Like before the pandemic, maxi dresses were really, but these are long to the floor and the skirts are long to the floor.
Yeah.
But then it's a little bit above the ankle too. Yeah. That length is really popular too. Again, I feel like we're just kind of throwing out so many things that you probably have some of these things in your closet.
Right.
So basically what you love to put together, just get creative. The best tip I think too that I always give people is when you get, which I heard cargo pants are not going to be in, but yes.
Screw it. I love cargo pants.
Cargo pants are the best.
The moment that there is 0 people in the world that don't like cargo pants is the moment that I have died. I love cargo pants.
Yes, cargo pants are awesome.
There's
with
so
all
many
the
pockets.
Yes, great concert pants to wear to concert because you have all those extra pockets. What was the point I was going to make though? I totally forgot what I was going to say about the car. It wasn't about the cargo pants. I can't remember what I was even talking about. Okay. I don't know. This is what I was going to say. So sometimes you don't like, you'll have some kind of an item in your closet, but you don't necessarily know, like cargo pants. What do I wear with it? What kind of shirt do I wear with it? Go on Pinterest and just type in cargo pant outfits.
Yep.
Or like, you know, what's really in are those vests. Like a linen vest, and you can button it up and you wear just like you're supposed to wear like just a tank top under it. So your arms show. Those are really in, but what do you wear for bottoms then? Just go on to Pinterest, type that in. What do I wear with these vests? And then all these options will come up. Mm-hmm. That's like because I have all these pieces in my closet. Like my closet is literally like Pinterest.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know exactly what to put, and I can get inspired going on Pinterest.
And then, I think I've been doing that since about 2016.
Yeah. So yeah, I think with fashion, just like you started off with, you got to do you. And that's why you in high school, your senior year, were voted, what was it called?
Most unique style.
Most unique style.
Yeah.
Because you had your own style and you went with it. You were just be yourself.
Yeah.
You just did you and it worked for you. And then just to show that confidence, it's amazing how when you just have confidence in yourself, how that rubs off onto other people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the whole point of dressing and wearing what you love. Of course, it should be comfortable too, but just to make you feel good. And I feel like having a new outfit to events makes it a funner event. Like it's true though.
It is.
If you're going to go somewhere like a wedding or a concert and you have a brand new outfit to put on, it's more fun. It ends up being more fun. If you have to always wear the same thing to everything, it's not as fun.
I mean, it's good for the environment though.
I mean, yeah.
To not overconsumption. That's
I know.
Topic.
I know. Of course you would. You would love to do a whole podcast on what's good for the environment. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about the basics that you should have in your closet, and you can use all these basics and mix and match with other things, but these are the things that you should always have. Okay, a denim jacket. Now I have on a longer denim jacket, but there's all different lengths. You could have a white one, a black one, a red one, like all different colors, but a good denim jacket, I think, works for so many things. You can wear it over a sundress. You know, if you're going to a wedding, it's a little chilly. You can do so many things with a denim jacket. That's a good piece to have. A crisp white button-up shirt. Like we were talking about, those gauzy shirts, or just a nice clean white button-up shirt. There's so many things. You can do them with trouser pants, jeans, shorts. You can tie them. You can belt them. My gosh, you can do so many things with a white shirt. A good white tee. Always have a good, like a crew neck or a V-neck, good white t-shirt. And those get dingy. So every year you should kind of replace them if you can. Mm-hmm. Just a basic. It doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes even those men's Hanes white t-shirts are nice. You're yawning.
I am.
Are you getting bored with me? We're kind of filming. I'm not. We're kind of filming this at night. So
yeah, I'm just
okay, comfy jeans. I think a good blazer, like a black blazer, for my
once again.
We don't want to go back to your what was
I'm
that?
Good.
Career?
I don't really. Yeah.
What was that called? Your career wear when you were in seventh?
Yeah. I can't wear a blazer anymore.
No,
but you can't catch me in a blazer.
Yeah, because you have too many traumatic.
Yeah.
That I made you wear business casual.
Business casual in 7th grade. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so sneakers, and then I think a good accessory to have would be like a good brown belt, like a good, not necessarily leather, but just a nice brown belt. And I just watched a TikTok, and brown belts are really coming in. How random, right?
That's really random.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, thinking about all of these trends, who decides it? Who decides, yeah, I'm going to say that a brown belt is really in.
Well, I think, you know who I think does is I think it's the designers. And when they have their spring runway shows, their fall runway, their winter runway shows, I think these designers, I think of a brown belt. I think of Ralph Lauren with a good classic, or Michael Kors.
Yeah.
Always has a good classic. I think they're the ones who, put whatever's going to be on the runway, and then it kind of filters down to the rest of us normal folks.
I think too, like influencers.
Yeah, probably.
Influencers going to like Coachella.
What's that? What is that gala thing that's going to happen?
Met Gala?
Yeah, the Met Gala. Well, that's more like outrageous.
Yeah, Met Gala is so outrageous fashion. I love it.
Yeah, that's fun to watch.
Coachella is influencer fashion, and like influencers just started wearing like pajamas. I don't get it. I don't get it. You cannot catch me outside at Coachella in pajamas.
No.
but it's fine. You do you.
Well, like boxer shorts are in for shorts. Boxer, like men's boxer shorts.
Yeah.
Or like pajama pants, like striped cotton pajama pants with like a little t-shirt or tank. And then those cute Adidas like colored tennis shoes.
Yeah, not to be a hater. But I think of what's that one like oh my god, it's that one kid's tale. It's the egg that's on like the fence and then he falls off.
Humpty Dumpty?
Humpty Dumpty. I kind of think I would look like Humpty Dumpty if I wore that. No, I need
Humpty Dumpty was an egg. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I memorized all those nursery rhymes when you guys were little, and I have books and books and books of them.
I knew he wore striped pants.
He did?
Yes, that's what I would look like. That's what I would look like if I wore those striped pants, for real.
Not striped like that.
My blush. No. My bangs. That's what I would look like. Look, there's the Robin from last episode.
Oh my God, that's funny. No, it's not striped like that. They're fine pinstriped.
Yeah.
Like cotton, fine pinstripe. Comfy.
Oh, he's wearing overalls in this one.
Oh my gosh. How do you even remember that? I didn't remember what he wore.
Just vivid memory.
I thought he was just an egg. I didn't think he had legs.
Nah, he had a whole little striped suit on, I guess. Oh my God. Don't look up pictures of. Yes, this is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, that's what you thought of?
That's what I thought of.
Wow. That's funny. It's crazy where our mind goes.
These are scary. Look. This is the real Humpty Dumpty.
Oh.
I'm not going to show that on there. That's a jump scare. Look at this one.
Well, okay. I'm going to have a bad dream if I keep seeing things like that. That's the thing about those nursery rhymes, though.
It's scary.
A lot of them are scary. Like, what was the one? Well, even Little Red Riding Hood, too. The whole story.
Why is he smoking a cigar?
I don't put it away. Put it.
I love overalls for all the pockets.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think we can kind of wrap up our little fashion thing. Basically, we gave you a few tips of what I'm seeing. Mostly, I think it's the Western cowboy look. I think that's just really popular. Watch for shells, though.
Yeah.
Like seashells and fish.
Yeah.
For some reason that's going to be a thing. I don't know why. But
I don't know either.
Well, didn't like beach surfer dudes used to wear like those shell necklaces?
Yeah. Did you know that Uggs used to be boots for the beach and surfers?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was always like a winter thing.
No, it was actually for surfers because it was easy to put them on after you go in the water.
Like the furry ones?
There might have been a different version of Uggs, but that's why Uggs were created.
Wow. You always know stupid little pieces of information.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not stupid.
Why does that take up a little bit of my brain? Like,
right? Where did you hear that even?
On the internet.
I gotta. You're on the internet a lot.
I am.
I gotta think of some things. I don't know. We might be here all day if I try to think of some things. I don't know. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. Certainly when you come into McKinsey's, we can always help with, I always like to play a game too. Give me the event and I will give you the perfect outfit.
Yeah.
Like I can come up with the perfect outfit for any event that you have. That's a fun challenge for me. And I'll make sure that you look the best. Like you will like I always do that when I go places. I overdress. And I say overdress. That's my thing. Mm-hmm. Do it. Overdress.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Life is short.
Right? So I was going to ask you that mystery question before we do your show.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. She said, "Ooh, I have a question for you."
Well, I saw this on TikTok and somebody asked this question to someone and I just thought this was really a good question so you guys think of this too, because it's a good question for you. the question is, if you could go back and relive one entire day in your life, which day would it be?
Oh,
if you could relive one day of your life.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Like, how do you pick just one? But like, is there a day maybe you regret that you did something and you could go back and relive it and change it? Or is there a day that you had so much fun you didn't want the day to end?
I mean, I definitely think of any time I went to a BTS
I knew
concert.
you were going to say that. I don't know why I even asked
not
the
like
question.
the first time I met my boyfriend or like the first time I ever held my niece.
Right.
BTS. No,
BTS.
I don't know. I think that's like definitely the most fun that I've had is when I've seen BTS. I really liked when I saw them in Vegas just because I made friends at that show and the atmosphere of BTS being in Vegas was so different than when I just go to Vegas normally.
Yeah.
Because the entirety of Vegas was filled with BTS fans.
All like-minded people.
And BTS fans are some of the most kind people that I've ever met. And I have so many good stories with BTS fans. And so being surrounded with that, the energy was so good. The stadium they performed at was so good.
Yeah.
The set list. They performed one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
That I never thought I was going to see live because it's not like a popular song at all. Yeah. But it was a song that they rode around the stadium on. Oh. So then I got to see them. They were right in front of me. Is that the one where
V like looked up at you?
V stared at me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That would be fun to relive that. I would kind of like to relive the Harry Styles concert.
Yeah.
The one where we were down in the pit.
Yeah.
Except I wouldn't want to have to wear a mask.
Yeah. And also I had a really bad headache that day.
You did. You were like, well, we sat outside in the heat for so long.
Yeah. So I wouldn't relive that part. Maybe the concert, though.
Just him. That it was a really it was the first concert that we went to after the pandemic had happened. So was it in 2021? It was supposed to be in 2020, and then we had to wait till 2021.
Yeah.
And everyone had to wear masks, but nobody even cared. Everyone was so happy to be there that you could just feel that energy.
Oh, the energy was
the entire
unmatched.
XL. It was packed, the entire XL Center. And it was crazy how you could just feel like everybody was so happy to be there.
Yeah.
And he was just incredible. Just an incredible performer. And so that would probably be one of there's so many moments that I would want to relive, just little moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of a cool question. Okay, let's do your show and tell.
Yeah, I've got a really cool show and tell today. It took me a few months to get together, so give me one second.
You have to grab it. Be very careful. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
You might have to do a close up.
It's my most recent Lego build. Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
Is that not like the coolest thing that you've ever seen in your entire life?
All those little pieces.
It took me a few months to put together.
Like the little windows and...
Yeah, a little window, a little chimney. So you might be like, oh, the outside is really cool. You got like pumpkins, like a little archery on the outside. Look at this lights up. I don't know if you can see that. It lights up though because it's supposed to be
that's crazy.
It's supposed to be like a little tavern thing.
That's insane. It's because isn't it like medieval times or something?
It is. It's like a medieval house. But the coolest part is that there's levels to it.
Oh gosh, don't break it.
So you can. I'm not going to open it. I'll show you pictures of it.
You want me to hold something?
Yeah. So this is the roof. There's actually a little room in here.
Oh.
If you want to take off that side panel there.
I'm not taking anything off and breaking it. No way. I'm not going to be responsible for breaking anything.
You just lift it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It's a little room with a bed.
Little room. Yeah. And you did all those.
The chimney.
I think it's awesome, but there's nothing like I wouldn't want to do this. I'd rather I'd probably rather even do dishes than put Legos together. So then you
have like this floor and then there's another floor underneath. I'll insert pictures here, but Yeah, it's just so fun. It's so fun. I love putting so much time and effort into this. There's so much detail to it as well. I just need to find a location to put it because it's kind of big. Came with a horse and carriage as well that I built.
These aren't even the biggest ones, though. There's some of them are huge.
No, like I would love to put together Hogwarts.
Yeah. Is there still Legoland at the Mall of America?
There is.
Oh, there is?
I want to go there so bad. I've never been in there.
You need to go there.
I know. It's because there's always a line.
And Leia.
You have to wait to get
inside. A lot
inside,
of little kids. Then you gotta push the kids out of the way.
Yeah. I need to go there when I have money, though.
That's it. It's really fascinating. All those little pieces people putting. We have Legos, but
I saw a Lego set that I wanted to put together at Barnes & Noble recently, so might have to make a trip back.
Birthday gift this summer. We can get you some Lego stuff.
Long.
Yeah, you don't like to wait.
I can't believe I finished this because now I have to get another one to put together for the next few months.
Well, that's pretty good accomplishment.
I'd say so.
And you think that's probably relaxing. That's probably therapy.
It was very relaxing. When I put this together today, because I finished the top section today, because I was like, I just got to get it done. When I put the top section together today, I was watching, this was trending a few months ago on TikTok, but I was watching the Who the F Did I Marry series on TikTok. It was so entertaining.
Which I can't believe you watch something like that.
If you don't know, it's this woman who's an amazing storyteller. I think they're going to make like an HBO show out of this story that she told of this guy that she ended up marrying, and he was a pathological liar. She met him online. So.
Okay.
She met him online.
Warning.
He was a pathological liar. Pretty much everything he told her.
Story.
Yes, everything is true.
Well, let people watch it if they want to watch it. Don't tell the whole story. If you want to
spend the 7 hours, and I'm not kidding, it is 7 hours long on 1.5 speed.
Well, we won't get into all of it, but just a little bit you told me earlier is she didn't pay attention to the red flags.
No, there were so many signs that she was getting. I was getting so mad because she was like, yeah, and on my way to the first date, my car tire went flat.
Yeah.
And so I had to pull over. And I was like, okay, that's your red flag right there. If you're being
stopping you. It's stopping you from getting to your destination.
And then I tried to buy a house with him 2 months in. Tried to buy a house with him, and it went through. It didn't go through. It fell through.
Right.
And so couldn't get that house. And then I got the second house, and that didn't go as planned either. So didn't get to move into that one. Pay attention to the signs.
Those are all signs
Listen
that you're not meant to do it. It's not when you're getting that door slammed in your face. Turn the other way.
But it's so entertaining. I'm only halfway through. I'm 4 hours in.
I can't believe you watch stuff like that. That's weird.
It is so entertaining.
Watch Emily in Paris.
It is 50 parts, I think. Over 50 parts. And each video is 10 minutes long on TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I thought I was a yapper. She is a professional yapper.
Okay.
But she tells the story so amazing. I was locked in the entire 4 hours that I've been watching it so far.
Good storyteller. Well, that's kind of
amazing.
Cool. She might end up with a deal to do something then.
Yeah.
So is that one of your favorites, or you said Alan?
This is one of my favorites. That 50-part series. I mean, It has its own. I don't know if you guys know what Letterboxd is, but it's like this movie review app that you can look at reviews on. It has its own Letterboxd profile.
Wow.
Like it's a movie.
That's crazy.
But it's like a series, honestly. It's longer than a movie.
Yeah. Wow.
So that, and then I went to this place called The Burrow with Alan and all of our friends. Like, I don't even know. I think it was like 12 people that showed up.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was really cool. I forgot where it's at. Oakdale? Yeah.
Somewhere in the city. Yeah.
Just a cool, like a bar. They had bowling. They had mini golf. They had laser tag. They had all of that. So
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know what my favorite. Well, one of my favorites was my
put this back.
Okay, you do that. Be careful because we don't want it to crash down and all the pieces fall all over the place. I think one of my favorites. You good? You good? Got it. One of my favorites would be I watched Presley for a few hours and just had so much fun with her. She's 2, a little over 2, and she's starting to talk and sing and play, and she's just so much fun. The older she gets, it's going to just be more and more fun to be with her because you're going to get to hear what, she's going to be able to speak the words of what's going on in her little mind.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. Probably that, and then just having downtime to watch Emily in Paris and just watch. I watched a movie. Now I can't remember what the name of it is. It's brand new on Netflix. It was in the theater, I think, a while ago, but it just came out. That hot guy that was in Maverick is in
Anyone But You.
Yes,
you watched that? Okay,
I did watch it.
How was it?
It was a cute movie, but there were aspects about it that turned me off a little bit.
Okay.
Like, and maybe most people probably would like this, but he was naked a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you saw everything or just...
I mean, not the front.
Okay.
Like he covered the front part of himself up. That region down there.
Yeah, we don't need visuals.
No, we don't need visuals. But I didn't see the point of that.
I never do either.
It was a cute movie. It had a cute ending, a good story, clever, cute. He's just really a very nice looking guy.
Yeah.
I felt like it was more of like, let's show lots of him and that'll get all the women to want to watch this and the people want to see
Sydney Sweeney too. Love her.
Yeah. She
loves Sydney
and
Sweeney.
She looked great too in the movie. But
yeah.
So yeah, it was a good story. But again, I don't know if anything's ever going to compare to Dune 2.
I've watched a few movies too since then, and my expectations are at ground level.
Yeah, it set the bar. Just the cinematography, just everything about it. It was so good. I don't know if something else is ever going to be that good.
I watched this movie. Gosh, what is it called now? I watched it with my friends because Dave Bautista is in it. WWE wrestler, as you know.
Yeah.
Knock at the Cabin.
Oh, is that a scary one?
It is.
You and them dang scary movies.
It's a horror film.
Why do you watch scary stuff like that?
I mean, I didn't choose it, but basically it's this like horror mystery movie about this couple and their daughter. They're at an Airbnb cabin for the weekend. So my thing was, okay, I learned I'm never going to book an Airbnb from this movie.
Don't say that. That's not true.
But they were at this cabin and these 4 random strangers from different parts of the world group together and come up and knock on the cabin and tell them, you have to let us in. We need you to make a decision. And so they end up breaking their way in. And one of the main characters is Dave Bautista.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like this coach or something. He's like this kid's basketball coach. He's one of them.
Right.
And then there's like a nurse and there's like a repairman or something. And then another girl. And they're all there from different parts of America. And they come there and they're like, we have all had the same visions, exact same visions of the world ending. And unfortunately, one of you 3 is going to have to decide who you're going to kill. Otherwise, the entire world is going to end.
Oh my
Like one
gosh.
of those like questions, like, would you like kill a family member or like save the entire world or let the world burn?
Let the world burn.
It's like one of those questions. But in a movie form.
Oh, that's again. Is that a newer movie or old?
It came out in 2023, and so they're like, the entire movie. Like one of them. Like,
well, don't give it away.
I won't. But like, I won't. Like, I can't explain it because I don't want this to get like flagged or anything.
Right. Well, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, but it's like a movie where they try to figure out what the mystery is.
Is it like a psychological thriller type thing, but more on the horror side?
Yeah, it's like a mystery kind of, because you have to figure out, are these people really telling the truth?
So basically, it's not like the movie Clue, like the game Clue.
No, it's not like who was
killed with the wrench in the library or the.
No, it's like, is the world actually ending or not? Are these people really telling the truth or not?
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a.
It was pretty good.
Nothing compared to Dune 2. It was pretty good,
but nothing compared to Dune 2, of course.
No. Okay. Anything else you have to add, or should we do a card?
No, I think that's it on my end.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for my favorites, it was really just, yeah.
Oh, I also started playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, another game.
Video game. It takes place in the early 1900s Wild West.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was that night. Yes. I came into your room and I was literally standing right next to you.
Yeah.
And you've got your like headset on and you're looking. But I was like right next to you.
You were.
And then all of a sudden you saw me and you freaked out. And then what did you say? You were
I'm
like
being a cowboy.
You were like so entranced.
Yes.
And it was like a guy on a horse and he was riding the horse through a snowstorm or something.
Yes. Yes. And Arthur Morgan.
Scared the bejesus out of you.
Because I was being a cowboy.
Like, how can you not? Like, I'm right in your peripheral view.
It's because my room is pitch black. Think of like a movie theater. If you were locked in watching Dune, would you see someone standing right next to you?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I would feel it. Actually, I would feel it first. Yeah. I would sense it and feel it first, and then I would see it. Okay, let's get our card in for the week. We like to shuffle a card. Pick a card.
If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you.
I don't think we've done that one.
And look at another sign. She's wearing overalls in the picture.
Oh my God. You got to show that to the camera. What is it? If it doesn't
challenge you, it won't change you.
That's true. Those challenges are, I feel like the hard times and the challenges are when we learn the most about ourselves.
Yeah.
And what we can do, and it does change us and helps us grow.
Yeah.
Well, very good, you guys. Thank you so much again for watching another episode, for all the support and all the customers who come in and people say, oh, I see your podcast. We really appreciate that. And it's just fun. And I think it's cool that you're watching. So like you always say, you can watch us.
Watch us on YouTube if you're listening, on Spotify. And if you're listening, if you're watching it,
what is it?
If you're watching us on YouTube, you can listen to us on Spotify. Yeah.
And if you're listening on Spotify, you can watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
There we go. We got it.
We got it.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and a great week. And then we'll see you on our next episode. Bye.